Hi, welcome to Breaking the Limits. I'm your host, Laika Shawn, and I have my guest back again after a wonderful 4th of July performance, Dean Arley.
Yes.
Thank you for joining me again. And
Thank you so much for having me.
You are known as a man rocking for America.
Yes.
So I want to talk to you and let everybody know where that comes from. It comes from, you said it comes from your heart with everybody in this country going through such a rough time.
Right.
So you want to tell people a little bit about that message?
Yes. Song was written overnight. Out of an idea, you're listening to the news and the TV and people talking about all frustrations, going on. And Due Time came in my head. For us all, it's Due Time.
And that's the name of the CD and
Correct.
some of the performance that you did.
Yeah, and I said that's really the time to, maybe put a song out there and, come up with a message through music, and as I said, I took a piece of paper, I started to write the title, Due Time, and line by line, and by 5:30 in the morning, the song was done.
Wow, that's good.
So, and we went in the studio, I did a quick demo of it, we listened to it, we said, we got to do this. It sounds great, and, the whole thing just took, and from there, everything grew up, and more songs came out, and we're going to do an album this summer, upcoming through September.
Okay.
And it's going to be about 16 original songs on it, including this one. Long version, actually, because there's a big lead guitar.
You got more instrumentals in there for the second version?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the radio per se version between the 3:30 minutes, So I'm very excited because a lot of people now, realize where I'm coming from with this. And I'm getting a lot of positive response. So
I'm sure
very
everybody
excited.
can relate to that on one level or another.
Yes,
it's
yes,
very.
Yeah. It touches a lot of organization. All the bikers in America, the people that works in factories, to the people that work in big consortiums, and and everybody that's just wondering where we're gonna go from here. And
what is our future?
To the future, exactly. Yes.
So now you're really involved with bikers. You want to talk a little bit about that and amazing charity work that they are doing?
Yes. Wings of Gold, tremendous organization, very big. Started very small, and right now it's enormous. I mean, and the people that heading this are very conscious about charities, especially about the kids in hospitals, being sick and so forth, and they do a lot of events, benefiting events,
you mentioned Toys for Tots, and
there's a toys run in the end of the year, in December. I think it's December 15, I believe, and. I will do a note here to make sure I say the right thing.
No problem.
But basically, it's Wing of Gold Miami chapter, Florida, and the Highway Patrol is involved in this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and a lot. I mean, you're talking thousands and thousands of bikers going to be down here.
Wow, so they're going to be just all over the.
Yeah, and the bikers in America, that's the flag of America. 365 days a week, and the vets, a lot of veterans, on bike and, try to stay on their freedom dream, with the bikes, even though it's dangerous down in Florida.
Well, that's because the people in the cars are
people in the car, please watch.
The big cars, please watch for the bikers.
Yes, please watch for the bikers.
Because they're not as well protected as the rest of us in these
Right, exactly, yes.
Yeah.
And they're great guys, they're all about respect and honor, which is couple of good ingredients in our country, I believe.
Yeah.
Right? So
what is your story? You've lived here in Florida for a while?
Basically, I was born, my parents were immigrants from Italy. Then we ended up in North Africa where I was born. This is where the accent is because at the time North Africa was French. So I grew up, speaking the language, and then I came in Miami in 1980, actually.
Oh, okay.
And I started working with the husband of the rock and roll piano female singer that was very famous in France, in Paris. And she turned out marrying Stephen Stills from Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young.
Oh, okay.
And that's how I came to the United States the first time.
When did you start having an interest in music? Have you done that all your life?
Oh, yes, I would say starting the guitar, playing about 16.
So it's always kind of been a passion
Yeah,
for you.
yeah. My dad was a violin player, also leader of the orchestra, philharmonic. My mom a ballet dancer, master of ballet.
Yeah, artistic family.
So
all
artistic
around.
family, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You had a lot of
Yeah.
inspiration to draw from.
Yes, yes,
That's
yes,
great.
yes, indeed. Yeah.
Okay, so I know that you have a lot of projects on your plate, and this
Yeah.
charity events that you're working with the Wings of Gold is huge, and of course, Due Time is huge.
Yep.
So
Hopefully.
yeah,
Yep.
oh, I'm sure it will be.
Yep. Yep.
So I will have a really good treat for everybody. We're going to actually have you do a live performance. Thank you for that. We'll be coming back with Denali with one of his songs called "Soldiers of the USA." Stay tuned.
You wake up one day wondering why so many things go wrong, so few feels right. So you decide to do something about it. Try to figure out how to deal with it. You enjoy the armed forces with goodwill. Know that being a crew, how you gonna feel? Well, they tell you you're going to war. You never killed another man before. You were born strong, were born free, giving your life for your country. You were born strong, were born free, and this is how you wanted to be. Oh, soldiers of our USA. That is only 2 steps from paradise to hell. Being alive, dead, but not well. You're coming back wounded in despair, hoping someone will care. You've been born strong, you're born free, giving your life for your country. You were born strong, we're born free, and this is how you wanted to be. Fighting for America, soldiers of the USA. For you do for America, you will be remembered always. Oh, soldiers of the USA. Oh, soldiers of the USA. Oh.
Hi, and we are back with Dean Arley. thank you for that wonderful song that you
You're
sang for
welcome.
us.
You're welcome.
Now, I know that you have a great deal of passion for a number of charities, and
Yes.
one of them that I heard about is Wounded Warrior. Did you want to tell people what that is?
Yes, the Wounded Warrior Project, basically, it's a charity that do a lot of benefit concerts and a lot of exposure to the public to remind them that our soldiers are overseas. Some are coming back okay, some are coming out so-so, some are not coming back at all. Okay, and for the one that come back wounded, with bad, situation most of the time, this is what this organization does. And I believe that we need to support them at the best that we can. And because, if you and I, we're here free today in a country that probably the best in the world is because our men and our women in the armed forces, fighting for our freedom,
Out there fighting
every
for us.
day and night, 24 hours a day.
So this organization helps soldiers when they come back?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
And take care of them. I mean, there's a lot of people involved in the Wounded Warrior Project. It's extremely big.
Oh, is it all
Yes.
over the U.S. now?
It's all over the U.S. There is some name of big people. I will not mention it. Privacy is
Okay.
prime, but some very, very big people in show business are behind this project and helping and carrying the message all the time.
Okay, and is that it's like a medical help and also reintegration for jobs and stuff
Yes,
like that? That type of thing?
rehabilitation, help them to to get back in a normal life, the life of every day,
that
take
must
them
be
back to.
Such a shock when you're coming from that type
Yes,
of
yes,
situation
and-
back
yes,
into what we
yes.
call normal life is quite different.
It's pretty tough,
Yeah.
and I experienced that as I was a young teenager, in North Africa when the Algerian war was going on. So
Oh,
I know what it is, and I saw something. I just know what it is, and I really feel for all those men, and I know everybody out there feel for them.
yeah.
You cannot not to.
Right.
That's.
Yeah.
So anything you can do, people out there, by all means, Wounded Warrior Project, help.
Is
They
there
need-
is there a
they
way
need.
people can help that like is there a website or
Yes.
some way that they're supposed to contact?
Yes, they can go to their website, which is the woundedwarriorproject.org, and
So it's woundedwarriorproject.org.
yeah,
O-R-G.
www.woundedwarriorproject.org, and they have a beautiful site. You learn a lot about it, more than I can say today. And when you've been on that site, you will.
They'll tell
You
you
will
all
do
about
something,
the ways that you
yes.
can help. and
Exactly.
Is there like volunteer opportunities?
Yes,
too, and stuff
volunteer,
like
all kinds of. I am a volunteer myself. I mean,
okay.
I will. This is my charity, and the way that I'm gonna give back is, do some benefit concert with my band.
Oh, excellent.
Anytime they're gonna need me and they're gonna call me, I will do my best to be there.
Uh-huh.
If my schedule's open, I will definitely be there in priority because this is my charity.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yes.
That's a really great cause.
Yes.
Okay, and how do people get hold of you? Like, do you have your own website?
I do have my own website, www.dinarley.com.
And that would be
Yeah.
DEANLEY, all one word, .com?
Yeah, DEANR.
Oh, you have the
The
R
R,
in there, so
R,
but there's
yeah.
no period. So it's Dinarley, which is DEANRLEY.com.
Correct.
COM.
Correct.
So
Yes.
that's how
Yes.
they will find out more
Yes.
about you and what you do.
Yes.
And they'll get a taste of your music from the show, so I'm sure
Yeah.
they will be clamoring to take a look at that site.
Yes.
So I want to thank you very much for being here on the show with me. I really
Thank you for
appreciate
having
it
me.
and telling us about a wonderful project.
Thank you so much.
Coming home tonight. While I stopped at a red light, I look at the crowd around. People were going wild, shouting and holding signs. Saw my hurt one more time. Something bad's going down. Time has come to face the facts. We have to turn our lives around and go on to a new start. Asking for change is not a crime. For us all is due time. For us all is due time. Due time. For us all is due time. No wrong asking for right. We must all join in the fight. Let's unite, stronger we'll be. We must save America, our land of the free. Time has come to face the facts. We have to turn our lives around and go all to a new start. Asking for change is not a crime. For us all is due time. We want our jobs back. Get back on the right track. Make a dollar from a dime. It must be now, it's due time.
Hey, I'm Ross Mandel, and you're watching WRPB ITV, and it rocks.
Hi, this is Leica Sean with Breaking the Limits, and today I'm really excited because I have for you the Earl Trio. Now, I wanted to start out, first of all, if you want to introduce yourselves individually so that everybody knows who you are. I know, Sean, you are one of the first founders of the band, right?
I'm the last standing one here. Yeah, there's been multiple reiterations, but yeah, I'm probably the oldest member. And
Okay, and what's your story? Did you come after, or introduce yourself?
My name's Al. I came probably a couple of years into it. We've been together as a group on and off in various configurations for over 20 years.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And of course,
I'm Bill Lee, and I joined, I think it was in the April of 1985 time frame.
right in the beginning. Bill's
in the beginning.
right in the beginning.
He's the transient member. He's
Oh.
kind of in and out.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's our resident transient.
Well, we have a little bit of time, not a lot, so I wanted to start out. We had 3 questions I wanted to ask. First of all, the how your band came together in the first place. I know, Sean, you have probably that story to tell
well,
the viewers.
So, 3 of us came down from Bell Labs at the same time. Bill came down from Chicago, so we all originated from Chicago. And then we collectively got together. 2 of those guys left, but one of them lived in the same neighborhood as Al, and decided he was a drummer and decided he wanted to be a guitar player. So he conned Al into taking his own drum set so he could go play guitar.
So you're a salesman,
and that's
too,
how
right?
Al joined. That's how Al joined. And Bill was the bass player and been sort of in and out because of travels. I'm probably the most consistent member because I haven't moved.
So that's okay.
That's pretty much it.
Pretty
And we've
much it.
stuck together for 20 years because
Wow.
we have the same musical tastes and we basically like
That's
one another.
great.
So that's
Well, on that note, I know you guys are coming out with a new CD, right? Do you want to talk about Al, a bit about what you're currently doing, like what you're putting together?
Yep, currently about a month ago, we spent the better part of a day in one of the local music studios, and we put about 9 songs in the can, as we say. We recorded about 9 songs. We're currently engineering the final outputs of those songs. I don't know if we'll keep all 9. That's one of those,
Oh yeah.
one of those things that as you run through it and mix it and decide.
Must be hard to axe a song. I mean, they must all become your favorites to some degree.
They
working on them
do,
while you do.
but then again, you want to strive for something close to perfection.
Mm-hmm.
We don't always get there, but that's what the engineering magic is all about. When you edit a video versus editing a music piece, if
Right.
we can make it work, we make it work. So I would say probably we don't have a fixed timeline when that's going to come out yet. We do most of our own engineering and mixing.
Okay.
Some of our former band members help us out quite a bit on the engineering side. So I would say hopefully by this summer we'll have the new CD out, and
Great.
we may have to put something out on our website. Maybe we'll see if we can name it.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you have a name for it yet?
We don't at this point in time, so.
Okay, but you have some former band members on the bench that come in and help you out with the.
Absolutely. Yep.
So they probably know all your sound and feel and all that already. So it's probably
Better than
really,
we
really
do.
good. Better than you do.
Yeah, their ears.
That's
Yeah.
great.
we're all sort of closet producers anyway.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's just,
Doing it for 20 years together, right?
yeah,
right.
Exactly.
So wow. So past, present, and of course we got to ask about the future. What all your events are that are coming up, and things that you're going to do that people can see you at, and events and venues. Did you want to talk about
Well,
that?
we've got a lot of exciting things coming up. Actually, the next big thing that we've got coming up is going to be June 1st up at the Jupiter Abacoa Town Center by Roger Dean Stadium. We're going to be playing for the Southeast Rod and Custom Show. It's a pretty big event. It draws in the vicinity of about 2,000 people, and it happens at the on the first Saturday of June. So we're excited about that. It's right at like I said, the Jupiter Abacoa Town Center. It'll be we take the stage at 5:00 p.m. on Saturday, June the 1st, and admission is free.
Huh?
So please. Certainly feel free to come out to that job. We're pretty excited about it. We are taking a little family time for a while after that as we get into the to the summer season, but we'll be roaring right back out of that early in August. On August the 10th, we're going to be playing downtown West Palm Beach.
Just in time for the heat.
Just in time for the heat. There's nothing like a daytime job in West Palm Beach in August, but we're pretty excited about this opportunity. This was at the direct request of Mayor Jerry Moyo of West Palm Beach.
And I met you at the Epilepsy Walk, and the mayor was there.
Right,
That's
and
when
she
I
was
met
there, and that was a follow-up call from that, and they've asked us
that's excellent.
to do this show on August the 10th. We'll be taking the stage at 10 o'clock in the morning, and also there's some additional opportunities in that area that'll be coming out of that event that we met at. For example, a session that we'll be following up at BB King's on Clematis Street as well as
great.
Clematis at night. So we're looking forward to that to fold into a number of opportunities. We have in the books right now in early November, specifically November the 8th, we're going to be playing once again at Dreher Park, West Palm Beach Zoo for a nighttime event.
Nice.
It's called Expedition Epilepsy for the Epilepsy Foundation of Florida. It's a very, very big event. A bit more formal than the event that we met back on.
Well, we were doing a walk,
yeah.
so we were,
So this is more of a formal event. A lot of celebrity type people will be there.
Oh, okay.
And it's, like I said, it's a major fundraiser. But we had the opportunity to play it last year, and it's a really fun gig. And it's an excellent surrounding there at Dreher Park in West Palm Beach Zoo.
yeah, that was lovely.
It was. So some other things that we got in the pipeline, of course, is that we're working with trying to nail down some dates at some of the local clubs here in the area, specifically World of Beer and.
World of Beer.
There you go. Okay, I think I hit a good nerve.
Everybody
with
knows
that
World
one.
of Beer, so
Yeah.
you just put that up there, they'll be
And,
there.
We had a very successful gig last week. I think you know that the Pompano Seafood Festival was last
yeah.
weekend, or actually 2 weekends ago, sorry. And coincident with that was the Market Festival. We played the Market Festival in Pompano Beach that same day. And Sean's been following up with some of the folks from that. They certainly want us back at that festival again. And additionally, they want to get us sometime downstream at Pompano Under the Stars. So we're pretty excited about that opportunity coming up, too.
Yeah, you get a lot of word of mouth business.
It is. So we're here. We're the Earl Trio, and counting on that word of mouth. But Al is following up on some opportunities in Deerfield Beach. I mean, we're really in the process of. We made a commitment at the beginning of 2013 that we want to really start to take our sound, which is kind of a unique blend of classic rock, but adapted a little bit for our very unique South Florida atmosphere. That we
Speaking
have
of
here.
that, you want to talk a little bit about this? What
So
do you
what we
here?
have, this is some rough cuts that we have. Rough cuts, what that really means is that they're not in the final mix down yet.
Okay.
We're still in the process of tweaking them and making them a little bit better than when we originally recorded
Sort of a
them.
demo kind of
This
thing?
is more of a demo. We've prepared this for you, and it's got a couple of songs that are a good cross-section of what we do. And these will be on the final album that I did hear Al commit to by the summertime frame. So as the business manager,
That means
band
good
now,
as done, right?
I'm walking out of here with commitment. And
So
that's important for me.
he's on the hook.
You're on television on the hook. You're in trouble now.
So, but we had made a commitment to really, to take what, as working professionals, of course, our time was limited, but we've decided to really aggressively try to get our sound out to the people, to get in the venues that are comfortable for us, where the people like us, where they want us back, and then to kind of channel that network a little bit to just kind of be a self-sustaining engine.
And you
for
do
more.
a lot of local. You just do lots of local.
Absolutely.
Yeah, which is
So,
really nice.
although if you can get us in at the Beacon Theater in New York, we'll be there.
Hey, we'll check it out for you.
Yeah.
So actually, we're going to be ending the show with part of your demo. So that'll be
Okay.
lovely for everybody to hear that. My producer's messing with me, so I'm not sure what he's saying, but I know
Okay.
Let's give out the contact information.
yes. Well, how can people find out more about you?
Okay, so if you go to, I think that everybody's or many people's media choice or social media is Facebook. So you can certainly find Earl Trio on Facebook.
Okay.
Feel free to sign up. You'll get the invitations to our shows.
So your events go out through Facebook
Absolutely.
primarily? Okay, that's great.
Absolutely. And then also, if you're a musician, we have kind of the LinkedIn for musicians. It's called Reverb Nation, and we have a page on Reverb Nation. Also can be found via looking up Earl Trio and joining Earl Trio on Reverb Nation. And from there, you get information about past shows, upcoming shows. We'll be loading audio content and video content as time goes on.
So they can get a taste of the Earl Trio by coming
Absolutely.
there and listening to some of the demo stuff, and
Yep.
of course listening to the demo we have at the end of the show
Why
here.
don't you go ahead and give out our number for bookings, Bill?
Yes,
Okay,
please.
so our number for bookings is 561-374-3133, and that
Email
number is
is-
available 24 hours a day.
And you got an email
So-
for us? too?
Email is earltrio@comcast.net.
So start emailing and calling people.
Yep.
So thank you so much for being on the show. This
Thank
has been
you.
Lovely.
Thank you, Minka.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Pleasure meeting you.
I'm Ross Mandel, and you're watching WRPB ITV, and it rocks.